Good evening, collective. I really hope you've had all of you had a really good day. I've had an amazing day. So tonight, God has and Spirit has asked me to talk about me. I mean, I don't know why, but just myself, my experiences, how this has left me and how I got to where I am, I suppose. Now, where do I start? So, all of us have had an almighty journey. Some of us it's been easy for, some of us it hasn't. And I am one that it hasn't. In my past, I've suffered a lot of trauma. Like a lot of my collective I know would have felt this too. This really left me scarred, traumatized, isolated, abandoned, left to feel unworthy. And because of all these feelings, it left me in the position where I drank alcohol to excess, explicit drugs were a part of my life. This damaged me. It suppressed me, most of all. I guess I want to share this. Spirit obviously wants me to share this because there are so many of us that have experienced this. I want to tell you that you're not alone, because you're not. Even the most grounded people have pasts, okay? And I used to let my past define me. I don't know about you, but I used to let mine define who I was. And that is not the case, collective. Just because you've suffered all this stuff or whatever, or you've had a bad life, traumatic events happening, that does not define you. Who you are is inside of you, and suppressing you because of all this trauma you've suffered breaks you down to believe that you're not worthy. You're not worthy of love, life, friends, family. Now, I'm now in a position where I learned that no matter how many people were in my life, I was never going to get the love I was searching for, and mainly I looked for that in a man, like a lot of us females do. We are craving of attention and love and comfort that we either seek from a man or a woman, you know, switch a gender where it needs to go. This is for everybody. When I started putting time and thought into me, now I really had to sit there and be like, nah, okay, come on, like, tell me the things that you are. Now I know I'm kind, I'm generous, I'm thoughtful, I'm loyal, I'm trustworthy. And I thought to myself, wow, like, you know, regardless of what you feel about yourself, this is who you are, okay? That's the person that I am. Fuck me, Nat, you're beautiful. Now, I'm not talking about facial looks or my body, but my soul, my heart. I suppose I want you to do the same, collective. What's inside you? What is your personality? Now I know my soul collective are all going to hold and possess the same energies as me, regardless of how disrupt your thought of yourself is, okay? We're all fucking beautiful. Not all, because there are a lot of karmics in this world, but they once were beautiful. And in their lives, they chose for all the traumatic events and sadness and heartbreaks to defy them, which makes them bitter. Now, we're not all like that. We have a choice, right? We literally wake up every single morning fresh. Fresh ideas, fresh thoughts. You know, you've got every single fucking day to switch up and change things for you. No matter how bad you've been, or the lies you've told, or projected bad words about people, or every single morning, we get the chance, okay, to switch that up. Every fucking morning. I suppose I've been guided to talk about this because there's so many spiritually connected people out there that are very suppressed, like I was. Now, even though I always believed in the Most High and God and Spirit, in my ancestors, in my archangels, I suppressed that because I was living in bitterness, in self-sabotage. So it got to a point in my life that I was like, come on, enough is enough. Like, there is more to me than what I'm giving out. And it was all very negative, collective. I was in a bad way. And that has completely changed now. And I'm going to tell you how I did that. I left everything that did not serve me anymore. I left it all behind. Now, it being family, friends, anything that didn't serve me well, like bad foods, bad drinks. Like, when I mean everything, I meant everything. Like, so I gave up caffeine, fizzy drinks, fast foods, processed foods, meat. Now, since I did that, my blessings have come through. The love I had time to give myself has healed me. Now, when you're putting all time, love and energy into others, which is so great because you're a lovely person, collective, and I get that. But sometimes we need to take the time and be selfish for ourselves, okay? Because how can we express truly how we feel and love to others, okay, if we just see ourselves as non-worthy character? I mean, you just can't. Because you're never going to be worthy. You're going to attract what you put out. Now, I have had heartbreak after heartbreak with relationships because I could never take a compliment because I just didn't feel worthy of it. I never believed it. Now, when I got rid of everything that didn't serve me well in life, I found my position being very isolated, lonely. These are all like, it triggered me. It triggered me big time. But then I realized and remembered God. I have God to talk to. I have my spirits and ancestors to call on. Now, all you collective, you know as well as I do, they don't intervene unless you ask. So I called on them. I fucking called on them. And this purity came from my heart, and I asked them, why me? Why me? Why have I suffered this? And for the first time in my life, they spoke back to me. And they said to me, to give you strength, Natalie. But I feel weak, I said. That is because I needed to show resilience, they said. But I can't. Yes, you can, they said. You need to love you. You need to find yourself worthy. Now, when I did this, now this has taken me a good few years, I had the most massive awakening that put me into an alignment of oneself. And now I think I'm beautiful. My soul is beautiful. My heart is beautiful. I then used to look at myself in the mirror and be like, okay, so you're not too bad. I could never do this before. I just did not see myself like that. God showed me that putting time and love and effort into me in my little hermit mode that I was in, He showed me clarity. He showed me how to focus. Then spirit came in with the creative thoughts, the ideas, to tell me what I was here for. I suppose I'm talking about this because so many of us really do not see our worth because no one's ever expressed it. And they've never expressed to us what our worth is because you've always believed you were unworthy. So when you start believing in yourself and seeing yourself as someone worthy, others will see you worthy. When you love yourself, that causes a glow in you, an energy, a light that people fall in love with. The correct love that you should be enticing. Although this message seems really down in the dumps, it really is not. I want you to know, if I can do it, so can you. If I know my worth, so can you. all of you that are hearing this message today, female or male, you're fucking beautiful. Your soul is beautiful, regardless what you've done. Or if you're sitting there thinking, yeah, but I've done this, I've said that, fuck that shit off. That was your past. Like I said, you have every single morning to switch up. Now, if this message hits you, and you're one of those that feel how I did, save this message and listen to it over and over again until you wake up the next morning and be like, you know what? She's right. I can make these changes. I want you to wake up tomorrow and think, who am I? What am I doing to present myself in this world? What words do I use? How do I treat people? And you get the choice there in that moment, in that second, to choose who you want to be, how you want to present yourself, and how you want to treat others. No, I don't care if you're in karmic situations right now. You have not got to be. We are all born with an intuition led by Spirit and God. Okay? And so many of us ignore our intuition, which is led by Spirit and God. I found faith. I put faith in God and Spirit to guide me. And they helped me know my worth. They made me realize I was worthy to love myself again, to find myself again. And so are you all. Now, I hope this resonates with, and it will resonate with a lot of you. And it will resonate with karmics too, the narcissists, the abusers. Because I know you're all watching me. Remember, every single morning, we get the chance to switch up, okay? And when you do, God will be there, and Spirit and your ancestors. Just call on them to guide you to know what you need to do, how you need to behave. I'm going to be really interested to see how many earth angels third eye awakens after doing this. You are all beautiful souls, and we are worthy. I came from a dark place, a dark family, and now I am full of light, abundant, and I'm not talking wealth. I'm abundant in life. My soul is abundant because I listen to the Most High, okay? They got your back too. I really love you guys, and my heart goes out to all those that are suffering right now. Remember, in the morning, after this message, take time and think about who you are, what changes you might need to make. I love you guys. Good night.